Ted Christian, who he and I went through the basic school together, and he lived across the hall from me. He was his nickname was Warthog. We all had nicknames, and I was, because my last name is Cone, I was the ice cream man, and Ted was Warthog, and he had played fullback for Arkansas State, and he had basically no neck, and he had a long lantern jaw and heavy brows. Anyway, that's how he got the nickname Warthog. And I ran into him up at Thien, and we shared some coffee one afternoon, and then I ran into him again later that day, and I had stopped by. He was speaking with his battalion, battalion chaplain and his new company commander, and I don't know, I was standing there, and all of a sudden this feeling washed over me, like it happened to me several times where I have a premonition. I think that the psychological term is precognition, that something bad was going to happen and I needed to get out of there. And I did. I started walking. I got about 30 yards away, and artillery shell, airburst, went off right where they all were. And I jumped in my tank, and I looked through with my vision blocks. And all I saw was black smoke and Navy corpsmen running up there with stretchers. So I didn't think any more about it until I was about an hour later or so. I was going to the battalion staff meeting, and I walked by the battalion aid station, and I looked down and I saw these dead Marines lying on stretchers outside the aid station. And I saw this, I looked at the arm of one of those dead Marines, and he had a watch on. And I said, that looks like Ted Christian's watch. So I went into the battalion aid station, and I said, who are those Marines out there? They said, well, we don't know who they are. It took a direct hit earlier today. So I said, well, and I asked one of the corpsmen to come with me. He pulled back the blanket and saw it was Ted. And so I made the identification, but I was, I was choked up. I was crying, and I went ahead to the staff meeting. I don't think I heard a word that was said at the staff. But I think that moved me more than any of the loss of any of their friends. I actually lost 16 friends and associates that never made it back home. But the one with Ted, I wrote about it in my book. That one bothered me the